Hello everybody, this is Nigel Metal of Channel 98.9 FM, Corry's Modern Rock, and I have with me on the phone Creedence Barlog, who happens to be a rap artist that's going to be playing at the Salt Church Friday, April 4th, 6 p.m., 205 East Washington Street, and I happen to have him on the phone, and we're going to be talking with him. Hello, Creedence, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's up, everybody?
So, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. So, now, you've gone into rap, what got you into rap? And especially being a Christian rapper.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I've always been into rap, even throughout school. And but when I was early childhood, my mom actually grew me up on rock music. So there was a time where I was really into Skillet, with their Christian rock artists. I grew up listening to them. And then really my teenage years when I really got into rap. And then I found Christian rap. And one of the artists that I found was KB. He's a very popular Christian rapper, and he really inspired me with that. So ever since then, I've just been really inspired with Christian rap. When I first started, wasn't good with rhyming at all. Let me tell you, man. Like, it wasn't there. It was not there. I had to have some help. So my pastor really helped me with that. So yeah, but it's been a journey, man. I never actually thought Christian rap was going to be the way that it was going to go. I always thought it was me leaning towards more of worship music, because I'm also a worship leader at my church. But God had different plans, and so he has me doing rap now, and I'm very excited about it.
Great. And do you have any favorite rap artists?
I'd say, I'll give you my top three. So I like KB, Andy Mineo, and I also like the Indie Tribe. They're also really good. Those are my top three favorite Christian rap artists.
So, and how long have you been doing rap again?
Let's see. I guess recording music and posting rap music. I've been doing that for about a year.
Okay. How did you all get started?
Well, I've been recording music for about, I want to say, 4 years. I started recording music, when I first started, before I started posting it. At first, I just started recording music when I was 12. But when I really got into all the equipment and everything, that was really 2 years ago. I got studio equipment. I figured out how to use actually the studio program and started writing lyrics and learning how to actually produce. So I do all my own producing and stuff. And I found out how to make my own record label. So I have my own record label called Heart of Worship Ministries, and that's where I post my music on Spotify, Apple Music, all the streaming platforms. And it's really been a journey. It really has.
Well, it sounds fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're looking forward to having you at the Salt Church. Now, how did you get involved with being involved at the Salt Church?
Actually, the youth pastor down there, Brock Henderson, he used to be my youth pastor when I was a 12-year-old at Download. So I've known him for a long time, and I did a worship night there, I'd say about a month ago. And then a few weeks later, he texted me and asked me if I wanted to perform at the Springfest. And I was like, heck yeah, I'd be so down. So I'm like, let's do it. I'm excited.
And we're excited to see you, because I know I'm going to be there. I just want to make sure that people know who I'm talking to. This is Nigel Metal, and I am talking with Creedence Barlog, who is going to be performing at the Salt Church April 4th at 6 p.m. The Salt Church is at 205 East Washington Street. Salt Church Student Ministries is putting on, and YMCA Connect is actually putting on the Springfest. I think that's what they call it, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, okay, so what I want to ask you about is your music, because I think people want to know about your music. Okay. So let's talk about the one single that I really like. There's two singles I like that you released this past year. Okay. And to release two singles in a year, it's this quickly is absolutely amazing to me, first of all.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
So I was listening to the single Win Again, and I really liked the line, and I'd like to know where you got it. I know it kills them to see me win, so I'm gonna win again.
Yeah, so that song actually is about fighting temptation and fighting against everything that the devil attacks you with, even in your everyday life, with stress. It was either with your finances, with just life in general, and life is just beating you down, no matter how many punches they throw at you, you just got to get back up and win again. And God gives you that strength to win again every single time, and he's never going to leave you. He's going to fight with you. So that's really the meaning of that song is never give up. No matter how many times you get beat down, God's going to pick you back up and you're going to win again.
That's a good truth, to help somebody out, right?
Yeah.
And speaking of a good truth, we have the other song that you put out called Truth.
Yeah, Truth, God Did That, yeah.
I mean, so tell us about that song, because I know that's a big one for you. That's the one you told me, we were talking earlier, you said you liked this song for some particular reason.
Yes. So actually, when I first wrote that song, because if you see in the song it says Truth, and then in parentheses it says God Did That, so it's like a double title. So originally the song was just going to be called Truth, and what I wanted to focus on was, the truth of the gospel and the truth of Jesus in this really dark world, right? And I had the first lyrics of that, and in the first lyrics, if you see in the first lyrics, I mean, if we'll listen to it, the first lyrics is, I don't want the fame, I don't need a name, I don't need the charge, just build his name. And when I first started music, the one thing I didn't want to do was just build my own name up. I want to build God's name up. And honestly, man, I don't even need the fame. Like, I could do this for free for the rest of my life, because I know that no matter what, that God loves me and he's going to build me up either way. So I could just do this for free my whole life. So, but when I made the hook, it says, broke these chains, God did that, set me free, God did that. I was like, I got to put this in the title because we're celebrating that everything is God has set us free from. So that is the whole meaning of that song as a double title.
You know what? And I think what we ought to do, Creedence, is I'd like the people to hear that song, okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Creedence Barlog and his song, Truth. Go Did That.
But I know who's I am. I'm the son of God, we ain't changing that plan. Yeah, don't use Christ just to make $1, or you going down way hotter. Love the money, then your kingdom collapse. Make you spy out of control and a relapse. Yeah, get out your bag and focus on Christ. He'll lift you up and heal your life. Lift him up and watch his kingdom rise. Don't listen to the father of lies, it will lead to your demise. But listen to the Father who gives eternal life. Yeah, restore my life, God did that. Broke these chains, God did that. Open my eyes, God did that. Split the seas, God did that. Made blind men see, God did that. Rose back to life, God did that. God did that, God did that, God did that. Restore my life, God did that. Broke these chains, God did that. Open my eyes, God did that. Split the seas, God did that. Made blind men see, God did that. Rose back to life, God did that. God did that, God did that, God did that. Nah, homie, I ain't tryna fade up. Nah, homie, I ain't tryna drink up. Nah, homie, I ain't tryna smoke up. I'm only down to pray up. Yeah. Nah, homie, I ain't tryna fade up. Nah, homie, I ain't tryna drink up. Nah, homie, I ain't tryna smoke up. I'm only down to pray up. Never gonna be the same. I'm calling his holy name. All glory to his name. He's the one that gets the fame. I'm calling his holy name. All glory to his name. He's the one that gets the fame. Restore my life, God did that. Broke these chains, God did that. Open my eyes, God did that. Split the seas, God did that. Made blind men see, God did that. Rose back to life, God did that. God did that, God did that, God did that. Restore my life, God did that. Broke these chains, God did that. Open my eyes,
before the breakthrough. The hardest attacks always came just before they came out of the wilderness. The Israelites, 40 years stuck in the wilderness because of complaining, because of attitude problems, because of ungratitude, because they thought they could lead better than Moses, because they thought they could create a God better than Yahweh. They constantly, they circled around, and a journey that should have taken days took years. And the same thing happens in the church today.
All right, we are back here on Channel 98.9 FM, Corry's Modern Rock. I am Nigel Metal. I am here interviewing Creedence Barlog, who is going to be playing at the Springfest April 4th at the Salt Church at 6 p.m. The Salt Church is located at 205 East Washington Street. And you just heard the song, Truth. God did that. Great song. Great song. And once again, tell everybody what inspired that song.
Yeah, of course. So really what inspired that song was I wanted to tell everybody about of Jesus Christ and the truth of why I'm doing music. So you hear in the first lines, like I said before, I don't want the fame, I don't need a name, I don't need a church, just build his name. And what I'm just saying there is, like, I don't need all the fame. All I need is to build God's name up and to glorify him. And like I said, I could do music for free for the rest of my life, and I could be perfectly happy. Like I don't need that fame. I feel like artists so much nowadays, they chase fame, and they chase this life of, I need to be famous, and then it leads them to a life of destruction in the end. But that's the whole premise of my song.
And I think, letting people know how you feel about that, and it actually sends a great message to a lot of young people. Would you say?
Oh yeah, I would agree with that 100%. It definitely does, especially them getting to know, like, it's not all about the money or the fame, or it's not about just, talking about yourself. And it also tells you the victories of everything that God has done in your life, like breaking these chains, setting you free, open blind eyes, like giving you a new sight and giving you a new purpose is so beautiful, especially for young people to hear that is amazing.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. And I think, there's so many artists I know who lead people in the wrong direction, you know, and at least you're one of those artists who are trying to lead people in the right direction. So, and that's absolutely fantastic. Well, Creedence, it's been great. Thank you for taking the time to do an interview with us. And ladies and gentlemen, just let me remind you that Creedence Barlog is a rap artist that's going to be playing at the Springfest at the Salt Church, which is going to be Friday, April 4th at 6 p.m. So, Creedence, thank you for taking the time once again.
Oh, of course. Yeah, thank you for having me, and I'm so excited to perform. I'm so excited to see everybody at Springfest. It's going to be awesome.
Absolutely. Before we go, just so the fans know, you are going to be bringing CDs to sell and all of that, T-shirts and whatnot, right?
I don't know about CDs or T-shirts, but we'll see about that. I don't know.
Okay, all right. Creedence, thank you very much.
Hey, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nigel Metal for Channel 98.9 FM, Corry's Modern Rock, and that was Creedence Barlog.